Good morning, good morning. Hey, everybody. Share this out for me. Hello, hello.
So you're in a hurry, well you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. You should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. 'Cause it's a beautiful day. Isn't it so come on, let's play.
Come on, let's play.
Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Begin it easy, won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day.
Marietta, I love that. Come on, let's pray. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness, how's everybody doing today? It's Thursday. Yay. Let's get started. I'm so happy to see you all here this morning. Let's go into our heart center. Let's start this day off with love in our heart, with a lightness in our step, with just being the very best we can be. So place your hand on your heart, slow down your breathing, and then add in the love. Good morning, good morning. I am enough. I am worthy. I am light. I am love. I am my own best friend. I am happy. I am healthy. I am free to be me. And I am peace. So share your I ams this morning. Becky's in Facebook jail. Oh no. I'm amazed that I'm not with all the sharing that I've been doing lately. But good morning, good morning. Share your I ams this morning. Tell your story with your I am statement. Morning, Sally. I'm healed, loved, and whole. Good morning, Rick Moon. John Thaddeus. Good morning, good morning. Robert Dosa. Kathy Han, Tammy Fisk, Suzanne, Rick Morrow, somebody from EWN, Enlightened Living. I am rising. Good afternoon, Pat Moss. And I'm not seeing some of the comments on my chat. I don't know why. Kathy, I am grateful. I am worthy. I am healthy. I am open to receive all good things. Suzanne, I am confident and ready for anything. So some of you I'm not seeing, but I see you when I go to Facebook. Deirdre says, Happy April. Yes, it is. Isabel, good morning. Nicole Harris. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nicole. We definitely say a prayer for Fonzie. Absolutely, Nicole. We will lift up Fonzie today in our prayer. Marietta, come on, let's play. Come on, let's pray. I love that. And it's Nicole's birthday today, Deirdre says. Well, happy birthday, Nicole. And we'll be thinking about you all day today with your beautiful doggy, Fonzie. Morning, Isabel. Good morning, Julie. Let's wish Nicole a happy birthday. John Thaddeus, I'm so glad you decided to be a P today. Deirdre says, I am a unique aspect of Source. Beautiful. Oh, you're going to tease your grandsons today, John. All right. Well, I hope they've been warned. Maybe they'll stay away. And I really think we should lift Nicole up today and edify her. How did I wake you up, John? I sent you a message telepathically. I think I might have. Yes, happy birthday, Nicole. Let's send Nicole some love and surround her. That's going to be a tough decision with your doggy. So let's send you extra, extra love so that you can be strong with all of us right there beside of you, holding you up. I know how hard that decision is. I've had to make it myself. And yeah, we have to do what's best for our fur babies, don't we? We have to think of them and not be selfish and think of ourselves and want to keep them with us longer than what they need. So yes, you're definitely in our prayers. Good morning, Marianne. Hello, hello. Oh, it's so good to see all of you. So yes, let's send Nicole lots and lots of love. Robert Dose, I am happy and abundant. I am confident and strong. Love that. Oh, Stacy, that's you and EWN Enlightened Living. Okay. Deirdre says, I am an April Fool. Okay. All righty. We'll let that happen. And Stacy, how did your first day back at work go? Share with us. Let us know how you're doing and how it was to be back there in the workplace again after being out and recuperating. All right, so we're giving Nicole lots and lots of love. Good morning, Lillian. Robert does. I am happy and abundant. I am confident and strong. Yes, it is absolutely, Suzanne. I've had to make that decision, and yeah, that's a tough one because our kids, our animals are our kids. They are our family, and it's always hard to make that choice to let go. Okay, so I have Kuan Yin. Sausage. Okay, I don't know what that means, Deirdre. Oh, John's giving everybody a hard time this morning. That's what that means. Stacy says it's been fun. The energy with all the crystals has me with chills all day, but I will get used to it. Yeah, you do. Just like I was getting used to Mount Shasta before I left there. I think that's pretty much a whole crystal in a mountain shape. And Lily Ann is packing, 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 and I am powerful. Yes, you are. All right. Let's see what we have. Kuan Yin's card today is the many hands of the goddess. The many hands of the goddess. The goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects and many different parts of your life and consciousness, beloved. She is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there is much that you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. Sounds like collaboration to me. When we work together and we work with each other, it makes the job so much easier, doesn't it? There's just an ease and grace when things get into alignment, when we work together, when we're not seeing ourselves as separate, because we're not. We're all one. We just see those other facets of ourselves as a human. We're all having the same experience. We're all going through this life, helping each other be the best we can be, helping each other find our way to more spiritual growth, to being together, just sitting together in energy and loving on each other. Teamwork makes the dream work. It sure does. Stacy says, I was given an Apache tear yesterday. I put it in my left front pocket, and that leg had chills running through it. Beautiful power. Yeah, that's a beautiful stone. I love that one. And Marianne says, yes, that's my card. Ease and grace is needed for the many projects I have going on. You know, what helps also is calling on Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel is the angel that helps you organize. So when you find yourself with all of those irons in the fire and trying to organize and trying to pick out which one do I pay attention to first, what has priority here, Jophiel can help you decide that. She can help you look at things and say, all right, what needs my attention right now? What do I need to see that I'm not seeing? Because when we have a lot going on, there's a tendency to overlook things. There may be something that's really screaming at us and saying, pick me, I need you, I need your help, I need to get out there, I need to be seen and heard. But that may not be the one that has the most weight to it. It might not be the one that really needs you to see it. And sometimes it's those things that we don't want to get to that we really need to get to first. Those chores that we put off that may not be so pleasant. It may not be something that you want to do, but something that will benefit the all, not just one part of you. I hope I'm making sense with this. Sometimes we look at things and we say, oh, I don't want to even look at that right now. I'm going to put that on the back burner. I'm not going to sit down and journal today. I am not going to pick up the phone and call a friend that's in need today or mend a relationship today. We put those things on the back burner because that might take a little more effort than going out into the world and playing. Even though play is important, maybe there's something that if we work on that part of us or that project, it's going to make the play so much better. It's going to make that play time that we have and that fun time that we have really fun instead of having it in the back of our mind. Oh, I was supposed to do that, wasn't I? I haven't been listening to my angels lately. They've been sharing some things with me to do, and I've kind of put them off. And then things go not the way they need to go. Like yesterday, I had heard the night before to plug in my camera so it would be charged. I didn't do it, and my camera was dead. So I couldn't take pictures yesterday where I was except with my phone. I was told to plug my phone into charger the night before. I didn't do it. So my battery was not working on my phone. So when we hear that nudge and we know we should do something, but we're too busy, right? We got busy work going on. So I can't get to that right now, angels. And then, we don't have access to something that would have made life really great in that moment. It's just lessons. It's just all lessons. Learning to pay attention, learning to follow through. Sometimes we know what to do. We've got stuff lined up. We know what's coming, and we choose to do something else or spend our time in some other way. And then, we live with the consequences of our actions. That's the lesson. If we don't do something that's necessary for us, then we live with the consequences of that, of what takes place after that. So yes, John, it is take inspired action. Absolutely. And John says, Teri, I'm getting to know the angels better using Time Heals, autographed by the angel herself. Well, thank you for that plug, my dear John. Yes, Time Heals is a book that I wrote with a co-author, Roseanne. And we wrote that, I believe, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I have so lost track of time. Linear time, to me, just really, I ignore it anymore, pretty much. Like sometimes I don't even know what day it is. I don't know what day of the month it is. I am aware that it's April 1st, and happy April to all of you. But the years go by, the months go by, and these last 6 months have flown by for me. And I can hardly believe that I've been on the road for 6 months, but I have. And getting ready to be on the road again, to leave this area that I'm in. And let's see, I'm having to look at 2 different chats going on because I'm not getting all of them on the one that I'm looking at on my computer. Let's see what else people have. Lily Ann says, yes, that card was spot on for me this time. Lily Ann, you got a lot on your plate. You've got a lot that you're dealing with. And Jophiel is the angel you want to call on. Jophiel will help you to put everything in perspective. Jophiel is an angel also of beauty. So if you're having trouble seeing yourself as beautiful, seeing the beauty inside of you and outside of you, sometimes we acknowledge, yes, my soul is beautiful, but we don't look at our body as beautiful. And Jophiel wants you to see that no matter what you're looking at in that mirror, it's beauty. It's pure beauty because you created it. You decided what you were going to look like, what you were going to act like, sound like, your personality. You decided that. And maybe your personality is a little hidden at times. Maybe you don't really react to things or speak things the way that your soul intended for you to. But when you do the inner work, then you know that beauty, you know that you can be passionate and caring and loving with others. So you'll see that personality start to shine when you go inside and you get in touch more with who you truly are, that you that's on the inside. Hello to Annika from Bangladesh. Thank you for being with us this morning. And Sally says, I need some ease and grace from the way my body is moving today. Absolutely. Call it in, Sally. Call it in. And Deirdre says, why do I not see my own beauty? We don't see our own beauty sometimes because we block that. We block it. We put the barrier up. We listen to influences of other people. We go back to those memory imprints from others that either say or imply that we're not enough. You know, kids can be cruel when we're growing up. We can be so mean to each other, and we can say things like you're ugly or, you know, calling you names or giving you attitude. And sometimes we have that so imprinted in ourselves that it's hard to get past it. But Deirdre, I know someone that has a wonderful method of getting past some of those memory imprints. And that person is John Thaddeus. You know him well, and he helps us to turn some of that stuff around. There's many helpers, there's many people that can really get in there to what's needed to be moved, what's needed to be let go of. It's all in letting go. When we let go, we receive the opening to the portal of who we truly are. We were able to dig in to that very core of ourselves. And when we get to that core, that's when we see the beauty. That's when we see the outside and the inside beauty, is when we decide, okay, I'm not listening to those voices in my head anymore. I'm not listening to those tapes that were recorded when I was a tiny child and didn't know any better. We're going to listen to what came with me into this world, who I was before all of that other stuff happened, before the world told me I was ugly, before the world told me I wasn't enough and that I couldn't do things. You know, those people who are the most successful and those people that live the long, prosperous lives, they don't listen when somebody says you can't do that. I've been told a lot in my lifetime, you can't, that's not possible. You're not good enough for that. You don't have the degrees for that. But I choose not to listen to those words. I know those words exist. I know they've been said, but now they don't have any impact on me. I choose to listen to the angels who tell me that I am limitless, that I'm powerful, that I have no roof, have no walls. There is nothing to contain me. And when I finally got the memo, when I finally got the message that there were no I can'ts anymore, then I decided I can. Yes, I can. And I went through a period of listening to that, of listening to the yes, I can. And anytime someone started saying, you can't do that, I developed an attitude of just watch me, because yes, I can, and yes, I will. It's an inner determination. It's a conscious decision to be your own person, to decide on listening to spirit instead of listening to the influences of others. If I had listened to well-meaning people that told me that I couldn't do this journey, I would still be in Florida. I wouldn't be living my purpose, living my passion that I knew in my heart years ago that I was going to be doing something. I didn't know that it was going to entail all of this. I didn't know I'd be getting out here and meeting all of you. But look at what happens when you say, yes, I can. Yes, I can, and yes, I will. So what is your thing that you've been holding back on? Is it seeing your own beauty? Is it living the purpose that you came here to live, to do that which you know you're going to do when you come into this human existence? So I want you right now to feel into that. Feel into what it is that maybe you've heard that nudge, you've got the memo, you just haven't done anything with it. You've laid it down on your desk and said, yeah, I'll get to that someday, right? Someday never comes. It's not a real time. You can't find it on the calendar. So what is that thing? Let's go ahead and think about it right now. I want you to think about what it is. What is your purpose for being here? What is it that you know in your heart that you're supposed to be doing something? You've been hearing it. You've been hearing the call, maybe in your prayer times, maybe when you lay down to go to sleep at night. That's the thing that nudges you. Or when you get up in the morning, you feel like, oh, there's something I was supposed to do today. What is that purpose that's in there? And once you find it, once you can center on it and focus on it, decide. You decide if you're going to do it or not. Nobody can decide that for you. Nobody can tell you, okay, it's time to get out there. It's time to write that book. It's time to do the journaling. It's time to open your mouth and do a speech or go out and talk to somebody or take that class or get that degree. Whatever it might be, you decide. And then I want you to tell me, yes, I can. And yes, I will. When you make that choice, you're not saying that to me. You're saying that to you. When you say, yes, I can, that I is you. So you're giving yourself permission to be you. You're giving yourself that permission to really live your purpose. Let's live our purpose. Let's don't put it on the sideline and on that back burner and say, someday I might do that. That's waffling. That's not making a choice at all. And in not making a choice, you are deciding not to do it. So this is a day of decision. This is a day of looking at yourself, of looking at what is my purpose? You'll know it. So many people come to me and want the angels to tell them what their purpose is. You don't need a go-between. You don't need anybody else to tell you, anybody that you perceive to be outside of yourself. All you need is you, and all you need is love. And love is the energy that heals. So when you go into your heart and you search for what your purpose is, you'll always find it. Always. It's there. So do that now. Go in and find it. And I see you, Deirdre. Compassion is your prime directive. I see you, Isabel. Yes, finally starting to understand. It is coming the time to, yes, it is time. There's no more waiting. There's no more putting it off until another day. That procrastination, oh my goodness. Anybody else procrastinate? That's what happened lately with me is I put off plugging in my camera. I put off charging my battery on my phone. We do it. We're human. We decide, it can wait. When the angels tell me to do something, it can wait. I don't have to do it right now. I'll do it, but not right now. And then I live with the consequences of that. So I want to see some of your yes, I can, and yes, I will. And then let's put in any prayer requests that you might have. I see Stacy went off to work. Stacy, I hope you have a wonderful day at work today. And welcome to anyone else that's coming in and finding us here. I see that I left it on 2 channels today, so hopefully we're all seeing this somewhere, wherever you are, there you are. And you're hearing the same message no matter where you are. So just asking for what it is that you are seeing is your purpose. And are you willing to say your yes today? Are you willing to say, yes, I can, and yes, I will? So Marianne says, in like Flynn. This just popped into my head. Suzanne says, yes, I can. Taking my language arts test today. Yay. I'm so glad. Kathy, I am procrastinating writing that book. I have tons of pages. I just need to organize it in a way that others will want to read it. Say your yes, you can. Yes, I can. Kathy, say that to yourself. Zena, good morning, sweet Zena. Yes, I can, and yes, I will. Absolutely. And Hope just showed up. Hi, darling, Hope. And I see you, Lillian. Yes, I can, and I will. Deirdre, yes, I can, and yes, I will. See that inner beauty, Deirdre, and see the outer beauty after you find that inner beauty, because it's going to show up. And ask Jophiel to help you with that. Ask our wonderful angel of beauty, the angel of organization, of decluttering. Ask her to get all that stuff out of the way. Sometimes when we have a home, whatever that looks like for you, we start cluttering it. We start letting things slide. We put things in a corner and stack them up, and all of a sudden it doesn't look so beautiful anymore. When we declutter and get things out of the way, then we see how beautiful it is. And it's that same way inside of us. We let things stack up. We let things get in the way. We trip over them sometimes. We trip over those words that keep popping up like I'm not enough. I'm not worthy of doing that. Let somebody else do that. I'm not worthy of speaking up because nobody wants to hear what I have to say. We trip over those things. Get them out of there, clean them out, and then say your yes, I can and yes, I will. Julie Kiss, yes, I can. Yes, I will finish up my taxes. Those things that we don't want to do. Remember, I talked about that earlier. There's things that we just put off because it's not pleasant. It's not something that we can get excited about, but it's something that's necessary for us in our life to complete. Marianne, cleaning our house makes room for the new. It certainly does. Whenever we declutter, we make room for the new. Tammy Fisk, hello, hello. Tammy says, I told a friend the other day when talking about eating better that I always said I will start tomorrow. Tomorrow finally came. I'm taking care of me. Congratulations, Tammy. Yes, that is one area that we procrastinate in. Yes, I will go to the grocery store next week and get the things I need to eat right. Anybody ever said that? I have. I've done that. I've been there. You know, it's easier to eat that candy bar or go to the freezer and eat the ice cream because you don't want to throw it away, right? It's there. You might as well eat it. And I'll go to the store tomorrow and get the celery and the lettuce and the good stuff. Yeah, it's part of our learning process. It's part of seeing who we are and saying, okay, let me look at this. When we can look at it, when we can stare at it and say, oh, that's what I've been doing. And now let me turn that around. Tammy, I'm so proud of you. I am so proud that you took that step. I am so proud that the time came and you said your yes, I can and yes, I will. It takes strength to do that. And we're surrounding you with strength for you. All right, let's see what else we got. Lilianne says, I sent prayer requests, but something strange happened on here. So all disappears after I send. That happens to me too sometimes, Lilianne, just so you know. Sometimes I'll type in a comment and send it and it never goes through. I don't know where it goes. It goes out into the ethers somewhere, I think. Hello, hello, Christina. And yes, Tammy, absolutely, you've got this. Isabel says, prayers for all of us and our families, prayers for all in need in the world, prayers for humanity, freedom, our loved ones, love one another, healing and help, so we can all pray to God as one. Yes, yes, get into the oneness. Christina says, yes, 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 living life to the fullest. Beautiful. Lilianne says, prayers for my health to get better so I manage all of these jobs. Prayers for all my family and my family here and yours. Prayers for you, my son, and for Mother Earth, for all in need around the world, for our animals and for our children. Thank you. And Christina says, special shout out of loving support to Suzanne today. Beautiful. Thank you, Christina. All right, I think I got all those comments on there. Lilianne said, yes, I can, and yes, I will. Okay, yeah, I got all of your comments on there. I don't know why I'm having to look at comments in two different places. They usually all come in together. All right. Tammy says, I am diabetic and had sores showing on my arms. The doctor said the body is in toxic stage. They are already healed up and I'm down 12 pounds the first 2 weeks. Yay! Congratulations. I think that is awesome. Very happy, and you have so much support. So thank you for sharing and thank you for being here. Okay, any other requests that you have? Just go ahead and type them in. Let's go into our hearts. And today's the 1st. So I'm hearing for us to go with whatever card comes up first. And let's see what that color is for us to go into a meditation time. And I hope that you all caught the land blessing yesterday. It felt so powerful doing that blessing yesterday. It was absolutely miraculous there where we were, right on the water in that beautiful spot and surrounded by people that were of one accord, that wanted to bring in the love into the land and peace into the land. All right, so I'm going with the first card, and it is yellow, white, and pink. Yellow, white, and pink. So whatever pops out for you in this card, just pull that energy into your heart. What do you see there? Oh, thank you, Deirdre. Yes, it felt so good to do it. It got very powerful there yesterday with all that energy. Yellow, white, and pink. So I'm focusing on the pink right now. That's what I see. I see that pink, and it's Archangel Cassiel, and it's helping us to release any feelings of isolation or grief. Anything that's still lingering with feeling alone, with feeling shut down, with being told I can't. When we're told I can't, oh my gosh, that does something to our soul. When the limit is put on us, when we're put in a box and we're told you can't get outside of that box, can't step over the lines, it really shuts down something inside of us. It creates an energy of powerlessness, and we're not powerless. We are so magnificent. You are magnificent. You matter. That's the message today. You matter. So put your hand on your heart. And I want you to say, I am worthy. I am enough. I am powerful. I am a part of the divine. I am the one who chooses my life. I'm taking my power back. I am taking my power back. I am taking my power back this very moment. I'm saying my yes to myself. Yes, I can. And yes, I will. Say that to yourself. Tell yourself that. Yes, I can. And yes, I will. I am choosing to live my fullest potential today. I am choosing to be magnificent. I am choosing to shine. I am choosing to decide today to not procrastinate any longer. I am choosing love over conflict, over contrast, over arguments, over separation. I choose love. I choose to let the light in and not the darkness anymore. I choose to get out of my own way choose to know that I am a good person. I choose to understand my divinity and my power. I choose to not listen to anything other than my inner guidance. I choose love. I choose light. I choose success for myself. No more playing small. I choose to stand in my divine authority. I choose to know that I have all of the support of my family that's gathered here, of the angels, and of God. I choose. And yes, I can. I'm choosing to say my yes today. I choose happiness. I choose contentment. I choose to dig inside until I find my passion. And I choose to live that passion. I choose today to accept, align, and allow. I choose to spread peace today in the world. I choose to love others and to see them as kind. I choose to see others in their divinity, just as I see myself in my divinity. I choose today to let go. Whatever that is that I've been holding on to, the anger, the hurt, the grief, the sadness, the insecurity, the powerlessness, I choose this moment to let it go. I choose for this day to be the very best day of my life. I decide, nobody else. I choose, and I'm saying my yes. Yes, I can, and yes, I will. Now go out there and change this planet today. Be your powerful self. Be magnificent. Choose to be today, not to just sit, not to ignore, not to place things on that back burner and not look at them. Choose to be. Choose to show up fully as you. You matter. You're divine. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Be that all day today. When it comes to your mind, when these words come back to you, just say, I am that. I am. I am that. I am magnificent. I am. I am powerful. I am. I am joy. I am love. I am peace. I am free to be me. And I am unlimited. I have no roof. So stay in your heart. Stay in the love all day today. Marietta, I will to will God's will. Always, always. I love that. Okay, let's get out of here today. Let's do our heart telephone. Stay in your heart. Choose to be me. Yes, Zena, I love that. Zena, I am taking my power back. You are powerful. Kathy, Turn it around. Choose to be powerful. Choose to be who you truly are. Live your purpose. Live your passion. Choose to be you. Beautiful words, Suzanne. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody here. Let's say our thank you, I love you, and say your yeses. If you want to type them in, I see some of you are, type them in there. Let everybody here that loves you know that you're standing in your divine authority. You're standing strong, you're standing firm, and there's no looking back. When you look back, you start to waver. Look forward, look ahead, and say your yes, I can, and yes, I will. And now let's say our thank you, I love you, so we can get out of here. So holding the hand of the person next to you, on the count of 3, we're going to say it. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. Have a blessed day. And I will see you later.
So you're in a hurry, well you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point.
I see you dancing, Zena.
Enjoy the fruits of
Come on.
life instead of chasing coins. 'Cause
It's a beautiful day. Marietta, come on, let's pray. Yes, yes, yes.
forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just
Follow along.
we got plenty of time. Begin it easy, won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire.
Zena, are you dancing? I know you are. It's a beautiful day, yay. It is a beautiful day. I love you all so much. Come on, let's play and let's pray. Let's go inside. Let's find that special spot that says, yes, I can. I love you. Bye, everybody. Namaste.